Welcome back to Conversations with Marianne and Desiree.
Welcome back. Hi there.
Today we will hear about a personal story of Marianne that demonstrates really well how first there was a pattern interrupt in her situation, and then she followed through with the 3 steps that create a breakthrough, and we go more into detail as we attach it to the story. But it's really nice to see how that plays out so you can find your own situations and adapt it accordingly. So Marianne, over to you to let's hear your story.
Thank you. This happened many years ago, about 15 years ago. I was working for a big international company. And as big international companies do, there were a lot of reorganizations, and which I didn't always like. So, but my story was I'm an employee. And then one day my husband said, why don't you stop working for them, quit your job, tell them that you can also do freelance work for them and take it from there. So that was like, wow, that was really a pattern interrupt, because I had never seen myself like that. But when we were, bouncing back and forth, I thought, okay, yeah, that sounds good. It will give me, doing freelance work, it'll save me time traveling. It will give me a lot more freedom, and also freedom to offer to work on things that I really enjoyed. So, that changed my mood and changed the way I looked at it. So the only thing then, what he said was just tell the key people there that you're available, and let's see what happened. And within 3 weeks, actually, they called me. And I've been working freelance for them for quite a few years. Yeah.
That's great. So we can see the pattern interrupt was your husband with mentioning something new.
Yeah, he was he was shaking the tree, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah. Then there was this awakening to there is another way to look at yourself. So your story internally changed. And with that change of story, as you said, you stayed changed, like you all of a sudden could own it more, or could live up to it, could slip into that new role. And with this, go to your office and offer it. And
very much so, because the story that I had was, I'm an employee, I'm working for this company, and it was a little bit like dragging me down a little bit, like, okay, another round of reorganizations and another round, and I sort of, it didn't really make me feel very happy. I was still there, but it was like, it started to feel a little bit like having to hang on to my chair. And his snapping me out of that completely changed my state. And it was a really great company to work for. So it was great to find this way, and that changed my state. That story changed my state. And the strategy was, just informing the people there to do that. So a little bit like in your story, it was a one-off strategy, but it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's often a pattern interrupt. Then you have the state and the story that are very tightly connected, and then you have the strategy, and they can come in different orders depending on how it unfolds for you. Sometimes the strategy is first, sometimes the state and the story are first. So, but what we see in this scenario here is it's really, really important to have the right people around you, because I very often in coaching hear how people are held back by the fear and the limitations of the people around them. So if, let's just say you have this idea of becoming self-employed, and then if you're in your surround system, have a lot of people who say, oh, don't lose your security of the job, or I don't know if you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur. So many people fail, right? It's their fears that they put onto you, and this can actually change yourself as well. So in any kind of situation, if you're in a situation that you don't like, it's very important also to look at the people around you. Who am I surrounding myself with? Are these people who are thinking like me? Are these people who stimulate new thinking in me? Are these people who hold me back, or are these people to believe in me and support me in whatever I want to do? So that's always a very, very big step in breaking through to a new place, is also the people that are with us.
Yeah, and that was definitely the case. He, from his old job, he was always like, okay, let's just test it. So this was like, and you just give it a try. So that was a great support for me in that time. That was really, really good. Yeah.
Great.
All right. So if you want to know more about any kind of breakthrough, how you can realize this breakthrough in your life, what are the areas where you would like to make some changes? You think about your body, your relationship, your work. You know, what is it that that's sort of sitting there and you're not really looking at it? So what's the breakthrough, and what is the, you know, what's the story you're holding on to? How does that make you feel? And what's the strategy that could help you to change that? So watch out for the next video, because we're going to give you a few examples where all these 3 elements play out, and all 3 of them can be the start of an enormous change in your life. Okay, so if for more information, also have a look at our website. Within our, under the umbrella of Embracing Life, we have a few series of workshops, online workshops going about relationships, about your body. Just have a look at our website. You'll find our websites after this video, and make sure you come back for the next one. See you soon.
Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.